Ladies and gentlemen, well, welcome to Meet People, this podcast to the Southwest Meat Association. I can't wait to have these conversations, and we're going to do everything we can to make it entertaining and valuable and a great representation of meeting the people.
All right, Meet People podcast. What's happening out there on YouTube? We got Megan Sorenson. She's the coach of the Arizona State University. Yeah, I don't know. See, you're not a Sun Devil, are you?
No, we're not. We're Wildcats.
That's pretty big faux pas on my part, right? I mean, you don't want to be called
from
the
Arizona
State.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the University of Arizona meat judging team coach, and we're going to talk a little bit about meat judging and how this whole thing goes. So did you judge meat?
I did. I judged for Angelo State in 2023.
All right. Well, that makes me like you even more. So you did mention you're from Texas. You know, I'm a fellow Texan, so, you know, I've kind of got to hold that thing true. Like Texas thinks it's God's country. You know, it's just part of the deal.
That's right.
What takes you to Arizona?
Just opportunity. So the University of Arizona is the land grant school of Arizona. And so with us celebrating 100 years of meat judging this year, we had never had a team in the history of it. So we started one last year and joined in 2025. So just the opportunity to get out there and coach and educate students and get them involved and just kind of, you know.
High five right here.
Thank you.
Good job. So this is your first year with a meat judging team?
This is my second year coaching.
Second year coaching. Well, how long has Arizona had a meat judging team?
Just the 2 years.
Just the 2 years?
In the whole history of meat judging, just the 2 years.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Yeah.
So that is really cool. It's really cool to do something like that.
Yeah, it's been really rewarding in a lot of different ways, and I hope so for the students too.
I bet so. Are you familiar with SMA?
I am.
Southwest Meat Association? Well, how is that?
Well, first and foremost, through the scholarship. So that's the biggest part. And then the convention every year.
Yeah.
I've attended, I think only twice, but I've gotten the scholarship 4 times now. So really grateful for that.
So that helped you.
Yes.
Go do what you're doing.
Yes, absolutely.
So, hey, everybody out there, if you're part of the SMA or you help, you know, fund the scholarships through the auction or the endowment or all these different ways that the businesses and you know, associate members and even just friends of the SMA, friends of the meat industry help. Megan's one of the people that you've helped, and now she's sitting here on the Meet People podcast, which is a really fun thing for me. It's cool to see, you know, the fruits of the labor of the industry. And, I mean, to me, that's like wild. She's also gone and started a meat judging team at a school that had never had one before. Now they've been doing it for 2 years. How big is your team?
We have 6.
6
this year.
So from what I'm learning, which I don't know everything about everything, but meat judging takes at least 4.
Yes.
All right.
So last year we ended with 4. So this year we have 6. We will lose. Well, I guess we have 6 with us today for the Southwestern contest, and then we'll have 7 really, but we'll lose 2 of them to graduation. So. But glad that they're doing it even in their senior year.
What was it like recruiting the first team? I mean, did people look at you kind of cross-eyed when you said, hey, I'm starting a meat judging team? Or?
A little bit. The university was like, what is this? You know, we've had a meat lab since the 80s at the University of Arizona, but never been involved professionally wise or like with an association. Yeah. And so they've kind of been slow going to the idea of taking students out of classes and for weeks at a time and different stuff, but traveling and everything. But
that's a curious question. So does the school fund that stuff, or are you having to raise money? You know,
a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's another high five. You probably didn't get a lot of training on raising money.
No.
You know,
that's a hard one to do. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing this Bacon Bash shirt. It's about raising money for kids with type 1. I mean, I never really knew, but raising money, I mean, the SMA understands it. Yeah. Raising money for scholarships, it's work. I mean, it just takes a vision and talking to people and a network and all those things, which you've obviously done pretty well at. So
thank
good
you.
job.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with the, farmers and ranchers, they're excited. They're ready for students to learn this hands-on opportunity that we can give them through their university tuition, essentially. So the state is supportive, and the school is supportive too, but it is a new thing that they're not familiar with.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Cool story. How did you get into meat judging? You said you judged at Angelo State, and did you grow up on a farm, ranch, or something?
Little hobby one, right outside of San Antonio, and then I raised pigs in FFA.
Yeah.
Kind of just worked my way into it. Went to Angelo, took a class, and they were like, "Hey, come do this," and I was like, "Sure, why not?" And kind of just led me down a path, and here I am.
Did somebody teach you to have that sure why not attitude? Like, where do you think that comes from? I'm curious, because not everybody is sure why not. A lot of people are like, well, that sounds like more work, or I don't know those people. Where do you think your mindset came from?
I think it's just what, my family instilled in me, just being like open and flexible to whatever comes.
Yeah.
And being hard work and being committed to something. And even if you're like, well, maybe this isn't for me, like you've already committed, just stay committed, because you never know what could come out of it.
Have you had anybody try to quit your team?
Oh, just a couple.
It's like, hey, now, I mean, it's such a dynamic thing you're up to. It's like somebody wants to quit. Well, no, if you quit, we don't even have a team. Everybody's got to stay hooked here.
Yes.
And that's a part of business. That's a part of life. It's a part of podcasting, you know. It's just all those things. Some of it just boils down to staying hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a longtime SMA partner, VersaCore Managed Pest Solutions provides commercial-only pest control servicing Texas and surrounding states. VersaCore's customized Audit Pro programs are GFSI compliant and meet the standards of every third-party auditing agency. Our team approach ensures your program is audit ready at all times. Visit us at versacore.com for more information and to schedule your complimentary risk assessment.
So how's the team doing? Do you know, like, as you're at a competition, by the way, thanks Columbia Packing for kind of putting the thing on. Also Forum Meat Company. I forgot to say this, but Forum Meat Company has allowed us to come over here and use their conference room to record these episodes. So I really appreciate these businesses supporting this podcast, but also the meat judging.
Yes, for
sure.
So
as the coach, are you watching through a window? Are you do you have a pulse on how they're doing, how they're getting along? Or is it like you send them out to the contest and then you just wait till they come back?
Not fully release the reins. As coaches, we participate in a way. We group lead. And then this
talk
contest,
to me about that. What do you mean group lead?
Just oversee, make sure students are keeping up integrity, and if they have questions, we can help them. Sometimes although the second contest that AMSA has put on can be students' first contest. And so, like, if they're not sure where to fill in the Scantron in some areas, we want to make sure that they all have a fair, equal chance in that way.
Okay, what's AMSA? Do you know what the acronym stands for?
Yes, the American Meat Science Association.
There we go.
Yes.
So you beat me, because I was afraid you were going to say, well, I don't. Can you tell me? Then I'd have been like, oh, girl, you got me. You got me. But I'm supposed to talk to Deidre, the leader of that group, and Leslie has been helping me put a lot of this together. By the way, shout out to those ladies, because
they're amazing. Yeah,
they've helped me a bunch. I mean, honestly, Leslie, I feel like I'm not even doing my job because you're doing it all for me. So if she listens to this episode, I want her to hear. I really appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate Leslie too. I mean, she does everything for meat judging, coordinates it, leads it, encourages students in it. And so she's the one who really takes the reins on all that. So we're really grateful for her in the meat judging community as well.
I have a good friend, a guy I've worked with. His name's Jim Ondersek, and he really introduced me to Leslie. And he's like, she's like my daughter I never had. I mean, he really looks up to her or speaks highly of her. I've never actually shook her hand, or if I did, I didn't know it. So it's some of this thing that is illustrated with the SMA, the scholarships, the way the association kind of vets the people they give scholarships to. So I think it all just illustrates, like, people get involved, stay hooked, apply for the scholarship. Even if you don't get it, there's people in the industry that are seeing your name that someday may say, hey, I remember this kid applied for a scholarship.
Apply next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And people out there in Arizona who are listening, go to the University of Arizona, get on the meat judging team with Megan, and mix it up. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if y'all just won the whole thing this year?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Second time around. Have you won any contests? Like, what do you measure success by?
We measure success in our internal growth. That's all we can. I mean, obviously, you go into a contest, you hope to win it all, right? Like, how cool would that be?
Are you just a competitive person in that way?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
So obviously we go in, we try to train them the best that we can do, but as long as they're improving and they're doing as much as we can ask them to do, that's where I'm like, all right, we took a win, right? Like, being in Arizona, we don't have a lot of beef plants like some of the Texas schools around us, and we get some more challenges on that side. So this contest, we just drove in from it yesterday. We didn't really have any time to practice at a beef plant like we do some others. So going in, and as long as the girls continue to work hard and improve in themselves, we call that success. Yeah. But obviously we still want to go in and win it all.
I mean, I think it's kind of this human trait almost. Like, if you're going to bother doing it, you want to do well.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Megan, I know you got things to do. I feel like we covered a lot of ground already. Just like, you are a high performer, so keep it up. It's a good job. We got to have people like that starting meat judging teams.
Well, hopefully some of them will come out of Arizona.
Yeah, that's right.
What we plan.
And everybody listening, call the school, tell them, send Megan some money.
That would be
all
great.
Right too,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Megan, thank you for being in here.
Thank you for
having me. Good luck at the show or the contest. Everybody, it is the Meet People podcast, and I've really enjoyed meeting Megan, hearing her story, and I'm sure there's a lot more to it. And someday we might sit down again and explore it some more. Maybe after you win your first meat judging national championship.
Well, I hope so. Or if you ever want to come out to Arizona, we can do an episode out there.
Yeah, there you
get
go.
Some cactuses behind us and whatnot.
That's right. It's a different landscape.
It is a different landscape, that's for sure.
I'm not coming in the summer.
I would not recommend. But any other time, we're pretty good.
Really, girl, you are a great conversationalist. Like, you're not. I don't feel like I'm trying to pull words out of you. So like, all that stuff is good. So good work.
Thank you.
SMA, you scholarship the right one on this one. Thanks, everybody. Come back next time. We'll be talking to somebody that's in the meat industry so you can meet the people.